Hey guys, Jake here from Made for the Range at GOLFTEC HQ out here in Denver, and today we're gonna do something that is really exciting for myself. So I'm gonna work with Bryan, who is part of the TQ team here at GOLFTEC, and basically that team is kind of the coaches of the coaches, I guess is the right way to say it.
Yeah, that's a really good definition.
Awesome. So we're gonna work together. I've been partnered with Edel, obviously, for a little bit now, but I've actually never done the aim bias test with the lasers and stuff, partially because I don't think I've kept a putter in the bag for more than like 2 weeks, so it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. But so we're gonna do the full fit here at GOLFTEC starting from scratch, and we're gonna use the new Edel array system to really highlight that aim bias, which is Edel's main feature of their putting fitting system, to make sure that people are aiming their putter correctly, and then from there, you know, it's up to your stroke. So let's dive straight in. Just tell me what you need from me and we'll go from there.
Now, let's go ahead and address a ball like the ball is sitting right here. So you see this parallel line or perpendicular to the target line. I just need your putter right behind that, please.
Okay.
Just as you normally set up. Go ahead and keep your eyes where they are. Now, you're not gonna move your head or adjust your body by any means.
Okay.
What I need you to do is check out where this green line is on this mirror that's in front of you.
Okay.
Is it to the left of that white line?
To the left, yeah.
Gotcha. So what I'm gonna have you do is just go ahead and choke down a little bit more. And then you might adjust to the point where the green line, I want it to be hidden by that white line there. You might have to adjust your body too to feel
so I can move now. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
To feel a little bit more comfortable.
So that's on the left edge of the white line.
Left edge?
Yeah.
Can you completely hide it for me?
Whew.
Yeah.
That's now completely hidden.
Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shine the laser right at the middle of the ball there.
Sweet.
Okay, so go ahead and take your stance. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Now, important part, I want you to keep your eyes down for me.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do the assessment on where the laser is.
Good.
All right. Eyes down. Okay.
So about right there, I'd say.
Okay. Excellent. Fantastic. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you where that is.
Hey.
And actually, all 2 times when your hands were lower as well, you're doing a good job. It's a little bit more leftward.
Okay.
Just the tiniest bit. All right, just depending on kind of where your eyes were, that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay, especially depicting it more leftward, where your eyes were inside the ball. That would make sense of being just a little bit more leftward. When you had your hands all the way down on the grip there, you actually did a really good job getting that laser to be exactly where I wanted it to be.
So I'd go here. You want me to grip to the 32 now?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right. All set there. Check it out.
Oh, sweet.
So that one is fantastic, especially with the plumber neck, something that works out for you. I'm going to show you the other heads, just for the fact that I'm not going to keep options away from you.
Sure,
okay?
yeah, absolutely.
By any means, okay? So they have the F2, they have the F1, and the F3. And so the nice part about all these unique models is that you can add on different sight lines that we could technically test out just to help out your aim.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm thinking that that plumber neck is going to be really nice because it's already doing a good job from your current putter.
Okay.
And also to this. It's just something that we like to do is just kind of stick with what works for you. Okay, let's check it out. Ooh.
Interesting.
A little bit off to the right.
Okay, and that would be what I would say, that's what I thought was gonna happen with the other one, was that it was gonna be pushed off to the right like that. I've never been a huge fan of the fang designs, but I do like when the fang designs are very purposely made. Like it's so visually clear to me that that space between the fangs is the space of the golf ball. And to me, it feels very comfortable lining this up. I like that. All right, I'm gonna call that okay.
Makes it super easy to pick up the ball too.
Yeah.
Ooh, another winner here.
All right. Okay.
I am expecting rightward.
Man, it looked really left. Right.
You made that subtle adjustment. I'm like, yep, there it goes.
Yeah, so what I thought was left was actually probably the center. And Dang.
Yeah, so definitely the blade. I'm a big fan of the blade for you.
Okay.
This is a fantastic option for you as well. And when it comes down to our fittings, it's mostly, okay, what do you prefer?
Sure.
We're going to give you our recommendation. Honestly, these two are fantastic out of the 4 that we tried just based on the aim test.
Yeah.
But then these two, big fan of this one, but it's also your choice.
Yeah, between those two, I would definitely go blade.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so we got our blade. We're good to go there. Now we're gonna be moving over into face angle, okay? So, like I said, you're moving a little bit more to the right. We are gonna move into blast, okay? So we use the blast system. So the blast system just allows us to get the data on the stroke. What I'm looking for is this number here, okay?
Okay.
So you have the face angle at impact is going to be relatively different each time you hit the stroke. So this is an example. So from address, I open the face by 1.2 degrees.
Okay.
Tour level is in between the -1 and 1. Okay,
Gotcha.
just to kind of give you an idea.
Sure.
All right, these other ones I like to just look at. Okay, the backstroke rotation. So again, how much is the face rotating?
Okay.
Okay, so in the putt I hit, 5 degrees was the max amount that I got there, which we're expecting some. Okay,
Sure.
it's hard to go completely zero throughout, right? So there's going to be some backstroke rotation. Right, then the loft change. I just want to see if you add or subtract any loft on an 8-foot putt.
Sure.
Okay?
Okay.
So it should be connected, should be good to go. And it's just on you. There's your right miss. Nicely done. Okay. Now we just took away 40 grams, so I think you'll
It's quite a bit lighter, yeah.
You're gonna feel a little different there. You put these two by it. This is mostly given on feedback right here.
Yeah, I can tell you right away, I feel I feel way more in control of this putter at the moment. It's that same feeling, and part of it's just like I've gotten used to that because the last couple putters I've built up are more similar to this configuration of that lighter weight head.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that we ended up in there from an actual technical perspective and not, me in my garage cutting putters.
It's fun though, isn't it?
It is, and I'm not going to stop doing it. It's just
No, not at all.
every now and then it's nice to know that I have a couple putters that are going to work.
Well, if you have a putter that acts up, just put a new
exactly.
one in the bag.
Yeah, you just bench it. Don't fix anything.
I love
just,
that. I love that style there.
Yeah, don't fix anything. Just bench the putter.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, there we go. That one came off a little hot, but I felt it hot off the face. That feels way better.
I think we got one that fits you.
Yeah, this is great. All right, so that was really fun. Obviously, the GOLFTEC partnership for me has been really fun. I get to do stuff like this now, and I've been fit for putters in the past, but never anything that focused on aim bias. And then having been a partner with Edel for a while now, it was time for me to do it. I should be able to tell people about that experience when they ask, because normally people ask me right now, and I'm just like, I think you should do it yourself. How about that? Just go get fit, because my experience at the moment was zero. So, but no, now I know. This is, I think, a really cool build up. To me, it makes a lot of sense. I tried not to influence you before or anything like that to get into this, but getting into this now just validates that this makes sense to me. It makes sense to you, which just makes me feel more comfortable with it. So walk us through what our final build configuration was then, and then just also some of the before and after stats that we figured out.
Yeah, so the before and after stats, I mean, you aimed your putter real nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't wrong for telling people, yeah, go get fit. Because
Yeah.
I can do it myself pretty well, but
Sure.
now that you went through the process and everything, you know that these blade style putters are really for you.
Absolutely.
When you went to a mallet, we saw the aim bias start to venture a little bit more rightward on the wall.
Yeah.
Which when you have more rightward and you are missing more right, I don't want to aim you over there.
Yeah.
Okay. You said the right side of the cup was like your best friend.
Yeah, we're going to dinner later. So
we're going to do leftward. So this was a more leftward bias head. Plus we went with a more of a face balance head. You can see a little bit of toe hang.
Yeah,
there.
just
so.
so.
Yeah, what that's going to promote is a little bit less opening of the club head when you're moving on back. And we saw that in the data. So you started around like 12.3, just backstroke rotation of the club head itself. And it left a lot of your face angle from what you had at address to impact open about 2.5, sometimes getting close to 3 degrees. Yeah. And if you have that, that's going to make putting really, really hard. Especially you told me when we started, straight putts are kind of like my kryptonite here.
Yes.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a big reason as to why. So we went with a little bit more of a face balance so that way we can start the ball more online, and you got it down to 0.8.
Yeah, it was under 1 at the last couple,
Mm-hmm. And then also the face rotation was now, we didn't tell you anything, but it's now down from the double digits, and it was hovering around 8 or 9 degrees, which isn't bad. It's just something you want to limit, especially if your miss was off to the right.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. And then 32 inches is exactly what gets your eyes over the ball. We found that out. Okay, your choking down was fantastic, and it was a great idea. Now confirmed.
Okay.
And then also we have only 10 grams in the head. So we were practicing a lot when we first started with 50. So it was
a lot.
That was a hammer. Okay, so we have 10 grams in the head. That's going to be able for you. You kept missing them short, is what you told me.
Yes.
So if we take and reduce a lot of the weight in the head, that's going to make the club move faster. With that milling on the putter here is going to increase that ball speed and be able to get to your target.
Yeah, and then taking that weight out too, not from a control standpoint of the head itself is great, but it also, for me, from a speed control standpoint, it feels like when I have control over the head more, I can control that speed more too. So I really liked that switch going to those 2 5 grams.
Oh, absolutely. This is a beautiful putter.
All right. Well, guys, that's it for this one. It was a really cool experience. Again, I've never done the aiming thing, so I'm definitely going to play with the laser that I have now at home in my mirrors.
Wait, you have it at home?
Oh, I do. Yeah, that's the worst part about this whole thing is I have one, and I didn't set it up. But now I want to take like all of my putters and see which ones are like really bad.
Oh yeah.
Because I have some putters that are benched permanently, right? But now I want to see like, is that why? Like, did I bench these permanently because I can't aim that putter for the life of me? I bet that's the case. So I'm going to use the Edel system here to now test why a handful of other putters that are benched in perpetuity are not the right ones for me. So again, thank you for your time today. Really appreciate it. It's always fun to come out here, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.